asked. So don't wait, don't delay, don't miss out. Just call 786-9988. That's 786-9988. Our friendly operators are standing by right now to take your call. We accept all major credit cards, check and COD. Don't miss out on this limited time offer before it goes. Call 786-9988 and get yours now.
We are so excited to welcome you because you're about to see an incredible way to turn any room in your house into an extra bedroom.
We all want to be good hosts, right? And we all know the importance of a great night's sleep. Well, wouldn't it be great to give your guests and yourself that gift? I mean, who wants to get stuck sleeping on a floor?
Ouch.
Or a couch? And you know, some of those conventional air mattresses could be a fast track to a sleepless night.
But now, there's the Yawn Air. A good night's sleep starts here for you and your guests. This is truly something I believe every home should have.
I mean, this is beautiful, right?
Yeah, it's roomy. Its height is perfect too. In fact, it's double the height of a standard airbed, so it's easy to get in and out of. With the raised anti-roll rim, you won't feel like you're going to roll off. Plus, I've never seen an airbed with a headboard.
I love that.
It looks like a real bed, right?
It looks and it feels like one too. It has such a lovely, soft, velveteen finish and surface.
It feels nicer than my bed at home, and it's built to last and crafted to be tough.
But how tough?
This tough. This is Taka, a heavyweight sumo wrestler from Osaka, Japan. He weighs 178 kilos. That's almost 28 stone. That's one big guy. Now here's Taka on the Yawn Air bed. Just imagine what that could do to a conventional air mattress. But here, as you can see, no problem for the Yawn Air.
That's one tough bed. In fact, the Yawn Air bed has been scientifically tested and proven to withstand high pressure impacts without deflating. If you ask me, that's incredible. The Yawn Air turns any space in your home into a spare bedroom in under 5 minutes.
And don't forget the incredibly impressive technology on the inside.
Now, if you've ever slept on an airbed, you may have noticed that if you have a partner that weighs more than you, every time he moves, you end up getting bounced around. And this definitely can make it a bit difficult to get a decent night's sleep.
Now, Kelly, notice anything?
Honestly, I didn't move, no bounce, no roll, no disturbance.
That's right, and the Yawn Air does that because of the comfort support technology and design. Includes the 40 independent air pillars which help the bed mould to your body shape and also help support weight evenly. Because the pillars stand independently, there's minimal transfer of movement across the bed, so one pillar is not affected by the pressure on the others.
When a person sits down on the yawn bed or moves in the night, the other person in the bed will move too. All this translates to a great night's sleep.
With one easy click of the powerful built-in self-inflating pump, you'll turn any space into a luxurious, comfortable bedroom in under 5 minutes.
Unexpected guests? Friends or family staying over? Where will they sleep? The sofa? Hard to inflate blow-up mattress? Or a fold-out bed that could be a pain to set up? You want your guests to get a great night's sleep. Well, now they can with the incredible new Yawn Air. The hassle-free, self-inflating, king-size instant bed that looks and feels like a real luxury bed. No guest room? No problem. At the turn of a switch, the Yawn Air's powerful built-in electric pump can convert any spare room or space in your home into a luxurious, comfortable bedroom in under 5 minutes. It's so easy. Simply take the bed out of the compact portable bag, plug in and turn on the switch, and then relax as the Yawn Air does all the work for you. And talk about comfort. The Yawn Air's comfort support sleep technology includes 40 independent thermally bonded support air pillars which help cradle the natural curves and contours of your body and help support weight evenly, providing exceptional stability so one person moving in the night won't disturb the other. The Yawn Air also features a raised anti-roll rim to help ensure a safe and comfortable night's sleep, whilst the 45cm height of the sides make it a breeze for everyone to get in and out of the bed. The incredible incredible Yawn Air even has an inflatable premium headboard that provides extra comfort and a stylish finish. It also brings to an end the age-old annoyance of pillows falling off the edge of the bed. The Yawn Air's soft velour surface is like sleeping on a cloud, while the flocked, textured top stops sheets from slipping. And at the turn of the switch, you can adjust the mattress to be as firm or as soft as you like. And when your guests have gone, simply use the built-in pump. At the turn of the switch, your Yawn Air self-deflates in less than 5 minutes. Then all you have to do is pack it away in the handy compact bonus bag for easy storage. It's like having a luxury spare bedroom in a bag. Call or go online now to order the incredible Yawn Air instant bed that looks and feels like a real luxury bed. It comes complete with a built-in 2-in-1 motor pump, so you can easily inflate or deflate your bed in under 5 minutes. As a special bonus, you'll also receive the handy storage and travel bag for easy and compact storage and transportation. So no matter where you go, you'll always have a luxurious place to sleep.
An offer this good and this big could cost well over 30,000 pesos. But here today, you won't pay anywhere close to that. You won't pay 30,000 pesos. Not even 25,000. Not 20,000. It's not even 15,000. Not 10,000. And hey, you won't even pay 7,000 pesos. Because today, as part of our special product introductory promo, you'll receive this whole entire offer for an unbelievably low, direct from the manufacturer's specially discounted price. And today, we're passing that discount directly on to you. And there's still more. If you're one of the first 20 callers, we'll send it by express delivery for free. That's right, free delivery anywhere in the country, but you must order now. And we're so confident that you're going to love this as much as we do that we're going to give you a whole 30 days to try it out for yourself. And if you're not completely 100% satisfied, send it back for a full refund. No questions asked. So don't wait. Don't delay. Don't miss out. Order yours now by calling 786-9988. That's 786-9988. Our friendly operators are standing by right now to take your call. We accept all major credit cards, check and COD. Hurry, this offer is not available in any store anywhere, so you must order right now. Call 786-9988 and get yours now.
Now picture this. Your relatives have come over for the holidays or last-minute unexpected friends have come over to spend the night and you have no spare rooms or beds. What can you do?
Turn off all the lights and pretend you're not at home? Now seriously, you can get out the cushions from the sofa and put them on the floor to sleep on?
We did that once and my mother-in-law was not happy.
Maybe get out that bulky fold-up bed, or you're too scared it will swallow up your guests.
Or maybe you give the guests a couple £100 to stay at a hotel.
Definitely not.
Or maybe you have one of those inflatable beds that could take a long time to set up. I mean, if you're at someone's house, the last thing you want to do when you're really tired is struggling trying to blow up a bed.
Well, you don't have to do any of those things anymore, because with the Yawn Air, you'll be really impressed with how quick it is to inflate. All you have to do is open up the portable bag, plug in and turn the switch to inflate. And step 3, just sit back and relax as the Yawn Air does all the hard work for you. And the great thing is, you can inflate to your desired firmness, so it's like having a custom-made bed.
Now we've talked about how it takes under 5 minutes to get the Yawn Air to inflate, but let's put it to the speed test. But not any speed test. I put my very own Yawn Air bed to the test at home. I had a stopwatch in one hand with a camera pointed at it throughout. Now let's see what happens. Ready? Inflate. Now there it goes. We've time-lapsed the footage. My Yawn Air inflates so easily. No hassle, no hard work. It's an Insta bed that's incredibly convenient. I love my Yawn Air. It turns about any space in my house into an Insta extra bedroom. And it's so comfortable, you can even use it as a regular or permanent bed. Okay, now the Yawn Air is inflated. It took 4 minutes and 3 seconds. So quick and so easy to go from this
to this, a super comfortable, luxurious feeling bed.
Whoa, now what is going on here?
Well, Kelly, you can even use the Yawn Air outside. And like we said, it's tough and stable and can support up to 250 kilograms. Jade here weighs 16 stone and he's lifting 100 kilos. That's one durable, built-to-last luxury bed. And when you're done, it deflates in under 5 minutes and you can store it in a small cupboard, on a shelf, or even under your bed.
It is truly awesome. You'll make your guests feel comfortable, and because it's so easy to carry, you can use it at other people's houses.
So now the only thing left to do is to find out how you can get one for yourself. And now, through this exclusive High Street TV offer, a great night's sleep is guaranteed with the Yawn Air.
Call or go online now to order the incredible Yawn Air instant bed that looks and feels like a real luxury bed. It comes complete with a built-in 2-in-1 motor pump, so you can easily inflate or deflate your bed in under 5 minutes. As a special bonus, you'll also receive the handy storage and travel bag for easy and compact storage and transportation. So no matter where you go, you'll always have a luxurious place to sleep.
An offer this good and this big could cost well over 30,000 pesos. But here today, you won't pay anywhere close to that. You won't pay 30,000 pesos. Not even 25,000. Not 20,000. It's not even 15,000. Not 10,000. And hey, you won't even pay 7,000 pesos. Because today, as part of our special product introductory promo, you'll receive this whole entire offer for an unbelievably low, direct from the manufacturer's specially discounted price. And today, we're passing that discount directly on to you. And there's still more. If you're one of the first 20 callers, we'll send it by express delivery for free. That's right, free delivery anywhere in the country, but you must order now. And we're so confident that you're gonna love this as much as we do that we're going to give you a whole 30 days to try it out for yourself. And if you're not completely 100% satisfied, send it back for a full refund. No questions asked. So don't wait, don't delay, don't miss out. Order yours now by calling 786-9988. That's 786-9988. Our friendly operators are standing by right now to take your call. We accept all major credit cards, check and COD. Hurry, this offer is not available in any store anywhere, so you must order right now. Call 786-9988 and get yours now.
Sa loob po ng 38 years, ako po ay manggagawa ng manika mula po sa pamamahala ng mga Carmelite Sisters of Charity Bedruna. Ito po ay isang livelihood project na pinatayo ng mga madre para matulungan ng mga kamag-anak ng leper patient, ang mga kababaihan ng tala, ang mga single mothers. Kaya lang po nang namatay ng mga madre, lakas loob po kami na ipagpatuloy po yung proyekto sa pamagitan po ng pagtatayo ng kooperatiba. Ang karamihan po sa amin na manggagawa ay mga per-piraso. Ang mga per-piraso po ay binabayaran ayon sa natapos nila sa bawat araw. Noong panahon po kasi ng mga mother, meron naman kami SS PhilHealth. Pero ngayon, hindi na kaya. Directly involved kasi sa management, kaya nahirapan ako. Kasi kahit gusto kong ibigay, ako mismo hindi nga ako mabigyan eh. Halimbawa po, sweldo na lang. Kasi ilang weeks na kami ngayon, walang sweldo eh. Paano nga po? Naghihintay ka po yung payment lang na dumating. Yung sales namin, yun yung pinaghahati-hatian namin. Kaya kung halimbawa ang dumating ay napakaliit, nakakaawa po talaga. Partial lang, 200, 300. Tagal mong hinintay tapos. Actually, ingit nga kami pag naririnig namin yun. Ito, meron sila matatanggap na. Bukod sa bonus, may 13-month pay. Ako, tumanda na ako, hindi ako nakaranas ng makatanggap ng 13-month pay. Ingit na ingit kami. Kami po, syempre ang hangad namin ay kandidatong talagang tapat sa tungkulin nila, walang pansariling interes, tsaka sana mabigyan naman nila kami ng pansin. Yung talagang may interes na tulungan yung mga maliliit na manggagawang tulad namin at mga maliliit din na negosyante. Katulad po namin na talagang ang concern po namin, yung matulungan po yung mga nanay dito eh. Marami po kami ditong walang maayos na kita. Sisikap kami kumita tapos hindi naman maibigay sa amin ng mga maliliit na negosyante dahil sa kakulangan nga lang ng income at wala din naman sapat kasing puhunan para ipagpatuloy yung negosyo. Hindi rin po maibigay yung mga benepisyong dapat na nakalaan para sa aming mga maliliit na manggagawa. Kahit na nga hindi na sana yung mga benepisyong tulad na nakukuha ng ibang mga manggagawa, yung malang sweldong maayos. Yun lang po yung hangad namin. Sana merong mga ganong politiko na talagang bibigyan kami ng concern kasi nakakalungkot naman yung iba sobra-sobra tapos kami halos kulang na kulang.
Ako si Noemi Pagaragan, manggagawang Pilipino. Ito ang boto ko para sa bayan.
Disaster Watch. Pag-iingat habang lumilindol. Kapag nasa loob ng gusali, manatili sa kinalalagyan. Huwag piliting lumabas. Magtago sa ilalim ng matibay na gamit. Lumayo sa mga salamin at bintana. Kapag nasa labas, umiwas sa mga poste, puno at mga bagay na maaaring bumaksak. Kung nasa sasakyan, huminto at tumabi sa isang ligtas na lugar. At kapag nasa tabing dagat, lumikas agad sa mataas na lugar. Huwag malito, dapat laging listo.
Susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
The people of Japan have lived side by side with nature from ancient times. The elements of fire and water have always been associated with the purification of sin and uncleanliness, and still play a central part in the Shinto rituals and festivals held today. In this program, we introduce some of Japan's traditional water and fire festivals. Osaka is Japan's second largest city after Tokyo and the center of Western Japan. Held in Osaka in the summer, the Tenjin Festival is a water festival staged on a river. Osaka's Tenmangu Shrine was built about 1,000 years ago with the aim of protecting the local people from epidemics and disasters by cleansing them of sin and impurity. The Tenjin festival is specifically associated with this shrine. The Tenjin festival is a two-day event held on July 24th and 25th every year. About 40 groups, or ko in Japanese, take part, drawn from 3,000 or so members of various local associations. The particular role of each group has been fixed since ancient times. Preparations start about 1 month before the festival. At the beginning of July, a 12-year-old boy is selected from among the local people to represent the god of the shrine and take his place for the duration of the festival. After his selection, the boy visits Tenmangu Shrine to make a vow to the god that the festival will be conducted safely. From that day until the end of the festival, the boy carries out various traditions of religious purification, including abstinence from eating fish and meat. Within the shrine precincts, each group builds its own booths and displays flags in preparation for the festival. The festival music is played on drums called taiko and a kind of gong called kane. The players get in some advanced practice and start to get into the spirit of the occasion. On the morning of July 24th, representatives from the local area gather at the shrine to hold a ritual that marks the start of the festival. The leading character in this ritual is the chosen boy, dressed in traditional costume. The Shinto priest hands the boy a hoko, or halberd, made of plain wood. The sins and impurities of the people are considered to be passed to the god by the transfer of this halberd. The boy then floats the halberd on the river. It is said this ritual started about 1,000 years ago. The action of floating the halberd on the river clears away the people's sins and impurities. It is a key ritual in the Tenjin festival. After the halberd floating ritual is over, a drum-playing group is dispatched into the town to announce the start of the festival. At the same time, another group makes the same announcement from a boat on the river. The next day, the 25th, is the main day of the festival. The precincts of the shrine are crowded with people. While people watch, the divine spirit of Tenmangu Shrine is then moved into a palanquin, or portable shrine. This palanquin, bearing the divine spirit, makes a tour of the town, wishing the people safety and peace. It is accompanied on its way by the various groups, including those playing drums and gongs. The whole parade involves as many as 3,000 people. When evening comes, the palanquin is placed on a boat and the river parade begins. Around 100 boats lit by lanterns pass up and down the river. A boat carrying a drum leads the parade. The drum is beaten at a slow tempo, matching the motion of the boats. On the boat carrying the palanquin, a ritual of prayer for the prosperity and well-being of local families is conducted quietly. The other boats accompany it, carrying multitudes of people who have come to witness the ritual. Despite this festival's spectacular character, it makes no overt reference to the desire of the people to be cleansed of sin and impurity by water. That desire is enshrined in their hearts.
Magandang tanghali, nagbabalik ang PTV News Break. Pinagmumulta ng 1.134 billion pesos ang concessionaire nito na Manila Water kasunod ng shortage sa supply ng tubig nitong nakaraang buwan. Ayon sa pamunuan ng MWSS, nilabag ng Manila Water ang obligasyon nito sa kanilang concession agreement na magbibigay ng uninterrupted service ng tubig sa East Concession Zone. Nauna nang inanunsyo ng Manila Water na hindi muna sila magpapataw ng singil sa tubig para sa buwan ng Marso. Sa ilalim ng sanction, higit 500 million pesos ang para sa multa, habang 600 million pesos naman ang para sa development ng bagong water supply source. Samantala, sa kaugnay na balita, nagpahayag na ng pagtugon ang pamunuan ng Manila Water kaugnay ng ipinataw sa kanila na penalty ng Metropolitan Manila Water Works and Sewerage System matapos ang naranasang problema sa supply ng tubig noong Marso. Sa statement, sinabi ni Manila Water President Ferdinand de la Cruz, handa itong bayaran ang financial penalty na ipinataw ng MWSS. Bagamat hindi naman ng Manila Water ang ugat ng naranasang kakapusan umano ng supply ng tubig, handa silang harapin ang pananagutan nila sa nangyari. Ang nangyari anyang kakapusan ng supply ng tubig ay dahil sa hindi nasapat ang alokasyon ng tubig para sa Manila Water na nagmumula sa Angat Dam. At yan po naman ang aming mga nakalap na balita at impormasyon para sa PTV News Break. Ako po si Audrey Goriseta.
Ngayong Earth Month, tandaan ang iba't ibang paraan upang mapangalagaan ang mundong ating tinitirhan. Gumamit ng mga metal straw, refillable na mga bote at container bilang alternatibo sa mga single-use plastic. Bawal na ang pagsisiga ng basura at siguruhing magkahiwalay ang mga nabubulok sa hindi nabubulok. Gumamit ng eco bag sa tuwing namimili ng gamit o nag-grocery. Magtipid sa tubig. Siguruhing nakasarado ang gripo kung hindi naman ito ginagamit habang nagsisipilyo o naguhugas ng kamay. Sumama sa mga cleanup drive sa iba't ibang lugar at komunidad. Sama-sama nating harapin ang kinabukasan ng may pagmamahal sa ating inang kalikasan. Isang paalala mula sa PTV para sa bayan.
Being an island country, Japan faces the sea on all sides. Many men's festivals are held on stages set up on rivers or on the sea. At Yasaka Shrine in Ushitsu on the Noto Peninsula, which faces the Sea of Japan, the Abare Matsuri, or Rampage Festival, is held on July 7th and 8th every year. It is famous for the fact that the participants actually damage the portable palanquin shrine. In general, festivals are held to show appreciation to the gods and to please them. That is why the palanquin carrying the god is beautifully decorated and carefully transported, accompanied by the sound of flutes and drums. Here, however, tradition holds that the local god has a violent temper and a fondness for wild and destructive behavior. So, to please him, the palanquin shrine also gets some rough treatment. These men toss the palanquin into the river as hard as they can, or bash it against stone walls. No serious damage seems likely, though, since it is reinforced with sheet iron. As well as flinging it into the water, they take torches and try to set it on fire. Some 330 years ago, this area was ravaged by an epidemic. The festival seeks to cast out the demon responsible by using the power of water and fire. Later, the palanquin is cast into a fire in the precincts of Yasaka Shrine. In this festival, 2 palanquin shrines receive this treatment, both being thrown into water and fire. The festival goes on until the palanquin shrine gets broken. This is believed to give the god pleasure. The Rampage Festival continues from morning to midnight. In the end, the charred and broken palanquin is carried back to the hall of worship at the shrine. The Shinto priest recites a prayer to thank the god that the festival has finished safely. When the men come crowding into the shrine, they're panting and exhausted. But then they settle down and put their hands together and pray for happiness and well-being during the coming 12 months. Kyoto is the old capital of Japan and the repository of its ancient cultural traditions. This is Kurama-dera Temple in the mountains north of the city. An exciting and mysterious fire festival takes place here, associated with Yuki Shrine, which was built to protect Kurama-dera. When Yuki Shrine was moved from central Kyoto to this country area about 1,000 years ago, the local people greeted its arrival by lighting fires, and this is said to be the origin of the festival. The festival takes place every October. People of all ages parade through the streets carrying large or small torches in their hands. This is a special torch to be consecrated to the god. It is called an O-taimatsu, or large torch. Some of them are as much as 2 meters long and weigh over 100 kilograms. The parade of fire picks up more participating parades on its way, so the number of fires gradually increases. The fire parade starts at 6 o'clock in the evening. As the hours go by, it seems like the whole town is lit by fire. At various points, new groups join up with the main fire parade. As they come together, they head in procession towards Yuki Shrine in the center of the town. The approach to the shrine is crowded with blazing torches. It is like a river of fire. The fire parades move towards 2 palanquins which are waiting in the precincts of Yuki Shrine. At the foot of the shrine's stone steps, fire parades coming from 3 directions finally all come together. All the torchbearers form one single group. This is the climax of the parade part of the festival. The large torches are brought together on the stone steps and set up vertically facing the stalls to be offered to the god. Their role completed, the torches are burned in one big fire at the foot of the stone steps. After they are all consumed, a sacred Shinto straw rope is cut. The focus of the festival now switches from fire to a palanquin parade. At the head of the parade, 2 young men are carried together with the palanquin shrine. This cultural event is a unique coming-of-age ceremony, handed down in this area from long ago. This festival commemorates 1,000 years of history and local custom. Gifu Prefecture in central Japan is the site of a somewhat dangerous but spectacular fire festival using firecrackers. It is said to have started about 300 years ago. Led by a group of young men ringing bells, palanquin shrines pass under the shower of falling sparks one after another. The sparks cascade from firecrackers going off 20 meters up in the sky and also from the palanquin shrines themselves, falling on the participants' bare torsos. The young men vie with each other to be the one who receives the most sparks on his body. If sparks fall on you at this festival, it is said that you will be free from disease or unhappiness throughout the year. So if people suffer any burns, they wear the scars with pride. Festivals like these tell of the Japanese people's belief in the power of water and fire. That belief has been handed down from ancient times to the present day, along with many other fascinating historical and cultural traditions.
Kilalanin ang industriya ng kalakalang pandagat sa kauna-unahang programang pangmarino. Yan ang Marino.
Pagsapit ng alas 6 ng gabi, tutok na sa Balitang Subok at Laging Una.
Muling nagbabala si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte laban sa mga sangkot sa katiwalian at iligal na droga.
Balitang napapanahon at laging maaasahan.
This weekend, nagpapaulan pa rin sa malaking bahagi ng bansa ang Southwest Monsoon o yung hanging habagat.
Balitang masusing kinalap para sa kapakanan ng mamamayan.
Mahigit 100,000 trabaho sa loob at labas ng bansa ang naghihintay sa mga job seeker.
Samahan ang tampalang Alex Santos at Catherine Vital sa
PTV News.
Hatid namin sa inyo para sa bayan.
In Japan, with its long history, traditional sports and entertainments are found side by side with others imported from the West. In this program, we will take a look at the contemporary sport and entertainment scene in Japan. The most popular sport in Japan is baseball. Baseball is a game in which two teams of 9 players each compete against each other while taking turns to play the offensive and defensive roles. Batters of the offensive team try to hit the ball thrown by the pitcher of the defensive team, one by one. If the runner makes a complete circuit of all 4 bases, his team gets 1 point. Each team has 9 innings, and the team with the highest total score at the end wins the game. Baseball was introduced to Japan by an American schoolteacher about 130 years ago. At first, it caught on as a sport for university and high school students. In 1934, an all-star team from the US Major League visited Japan, and this led to the establishment of Japan's own professional teams. 2 years later, a league was set up and matches began. In 1945, at the end of World War II, Japan was defeated and demoralized. But the passion for baseball was still strong. The enjoyment of sports encouraged the people to renew their hopes and dreams. Since then, baseball has spread to schools nationwide and become hugely popular among children. Today, there are about 16,000 elementary school teams throughout the country. As many as 1 in 20 elementary school children belongs to a local community baseball team. Practice games and inter-team games are held from early morning on holidays, including Saturdays and Sundays, at rented public grounds and school grounds. To become a regular player is tough, as each team has so many members. Some teams even conduct tests by which children can qualify to become member players. A national tournament is held every year. Teams that get through the qualifying rounds in each region compete for Japan's Youth Championship. Many junior high schools have baseball clubs as an extracurricular activity. They conduct full-fledged training programs to build up the body strength and skills required for playing baseball. Running to build up their physique. Catching and throwing. And of course, batting. These are among the elements of training for every aspiring player. Practice sometimes goes on until it gets dark. Each year in August, the All Japan High School Baseball Championships are held over a 2-week period. Teams representing prefectures throughout the country compete for the coveted trophy. The tournament started over 85 years ago. In the early days, the number of teams taking part in the local preliminaries seeking to qualify for the national tournament was about 73. Today, more than 4,100 teams take part. Many of the players who appear in this tournament go on to join university or company baseball clubs, and a lucky few even make it into the professional leagues. Most universities have their own baseball teams too. The All Japan University Baseball Tournament is held every spring and autumn. Currently, there are 7 blocks and a total of 26 leagues nationwide. 26 teams, 1 from each league, compete for the Japan Championship. Some of the original teams, formed when baseball was first introduced to Japan, still appear in this league. Plenty of other adults play too. Members of local communities, companies and other workplaces set up their own teams and practice on school premises or public grounds. Some of them even practice or play games early in the morning before going to work. Professional baseball teams have their own stadiums. More and more of them are covered so that games can be held even when the weather is windy or rainy. In Japanese professional baseball, there are 2 leagues of 6 teams each. Between them, they play 840 matches in a year, mostly in the country's 11 major stadiums. The total number of spectators passing through the turnstiles is about 20 million. Pro baseball teams include not only Japanese players, but others from other countries like America, Cuba and elsewhere. And a growing number of Japanese professionals have now moved on from their home teams to play in the US Major League. After baseball, Japan's second most popular sport is football. Since the World Cup was held in Japan and Korea in 2002, the number of fans has continued to increase, especially among the young, and more new teams are being established. The All Japan Boys Football Tournament is held every year for elementary school children. 48 teams, which qualify from the local preliminary rounds, compete in a league, whose top 4 teams will then take part in the final tournament. as many as 5,000 players gather for the 6-day event. These days, about 1 in 20 elementary school children plays football in Japan. There are also many football clubs at high school level. The annual All Japan High School Football Tournament attracts thousands of fans and is even broadcast on TV. Teams that get through the preliminaries qualify to represent their prefecture in the National High School Championship. Some of these high school players go on to play as professionals after graduation. At present, Japan has 2 professional football leagues. There are 28 teams. Together with the 10 stadiums where the World Cup games were held, there are about 50 other football stadiums in Japan, attracting an annual total of about 5 million spectators.
November 7 to 8, 2007, in Chiang Mai, Thailand. The initiative to establish an ASEAN Women Entrepreneurs Network was started by Vietnam during the 6th ASEAN Committee on Women meeting. This initiative was readily welcomed by all the member states. 5 years after the meeting, the terms of reference of the AWIN was finalized and adopted on October 16 and 17, 2012 during the 11th ACW meeting in Vientiane, Lao PDR. The AWIN is a network of women entrepreneurs associations in the region operating to exchange knowledge and experience to further strengthen women's entrepreneurship skills. One of the visions of AWIN is to boost the networks and improve the capabilities of ASEAN women entrepreneurs and owners of micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. On April 2014, the launching workshop of the ASEAN Women Entrepreneurs Network was hosted by Vietnam. Since then, AWIN has helped establish a gender-fair ASEAN community, committed to raise the voice of the women entrepreneurs in the region, and leading the ASEAN women to help one another start and expand their own businesses and enterprises. Celebrate ASEAN, 50 years of building. One vision, one identity, one community.
Stories that affect the nation, and news chronicles that shape our lives. All delivered to you by your PNA news team at day's end. Anchored by Pia Rosas Morato and William Theo. PNA Newsroom, Mondays to Fridays. A rundown of the day's top stories. Brought to you by the Philippine News Agency. Only here on PTV.
Golf is another popular sport in Japan. There are several major events each year, including the All Japan Championship Tournament, in which foreign players also take part. Many Japanese players also enter high-profile events overseas. About 70% of Japan is mountainous, so many golf courses count mountain slopes among their features. Courses are usually located relatively far from city areas, so they commonly offer complete hotel facilities as well. Golf was introduced to Japan from the United Kingdom about 100 years ago. At first, it was seen as an activity for the middle class, but nowadays its popularity has grown to the point where anyone can take part. But transportation costs, green fees and caddy fees represent a considerable expense, so ordinary people can only afford to play a few times a year. But in cities, there are many driving ranges, usually packed with players on holidays and even in early weekday evenings. Some practice ranges stay open till late at night, protected from the weather, and are increasingly popular among busy salaried workers. There are also several putting ranges, often used for practice by people preparing to enter competitions. Swimming is popular in Japan. Most cities have both public and privately run pools, which are available to the public all year round. Another sport in which Japanese people excel is marathon running. Several marathons are held every year in Japan, with top runners from around the world taking part. So, the main sports that Japanese people are involved in year-round are baseball, football, golf, swimming, marathon running and tennis. In winter, the focus is mainly on skiing and skating. Japanese entertainments are a mix of the traditional and the modern. Many of the traditional entertainments began in the Edo period, some 300 years ago, and have been handed down to the present day. These traditional entertainments are usually performed at special vaudeville theatres called yose. One typical example is rakugo, the Japanese art of comic storytelling. It's an art of narrative skills performed by a single person. The rakugo storyteller performs all the roles in the story, using different voices, expressions and gestures. The content focuses on incidents from ordinary daily life, sometimes set in the Edo period and sometimes in today's society. The rakugo artist is judged on how accurately and amusingly he can tell his tale, holding the audience's attention and making them laugh. To become a rakugo storyteller requires apprenticeship to a rakugo master and a lot of hard work. It's said that mastering the art takes between 5 and 10 years. Another traditional narrative art like rakugo is manzai, or Japanese stand-up comedy. Manzai stories are all about contemporary life and social customs, and the performers wear modern clothes. Manzai is performed by two persons. One takes the part of a clumsy, happy-go-lucky fellow, while the other is confident, cool and worldly wise. The misunderstandings, quarrels and other exchanges between these two contrasting characters are the source of manzai jokes. Performances of magic may also be traditional or contemporary. One of the traditional magic themes centers on tricks making use of water. These kinds of traditional magic tricks are mostly passed down from a master to his apprentices. The set designs and costumes used are nearly always based on original models. Modern magicians entertain their audiences with tricks and novelties, whereas traditional ones mostly make use of particular and remarkable skills. About 130 years ago, magic tricks using mechanical equipment and electricity were introduced from Europe and the United States and caused a sensation. These and other new ideas and devices were incorporated into the general magician's repertoire, helping to form the many varieties to be seen today. Magic shows always attract big audiences, especially families. There are many amateur magicians clubs throughout Japan, and the All Japan Magic Contest is a popular annual event. Japan is a country of innumerable folk songs, passed down by the people of each local community. Many of them derive these songs sung by the people working on farms and in fishing villages. Local festivals commemorate many forms of work from the old days, and local folk songs are accompanied by traditional instruments like flutes and drums. The songs themselves have a local focus, expressing prayers for a good harvest or lamenting the hard labor of life in the countryside. Some traditional folk songs now enjoy special cultural protection and are handed down to successive generations as authentic examples of local folk culture. As an island country surrounded by the sea, Japan has always been deeply involved in the world of fishing. Songs handed down by local fishermen can be found in every part of the country. These days, many folk songs are no longer restricted to their place of origin, but are known and sung by people all over Japan. Every year, popular folk song festivals are held, with appearances by singers from every region. Of course, there are many styles of song unique to Japan, which were established long before Western-style music was introduced. The most representative example of such Japanese music is known as enka. Enka songs are generally about love, romance, and the joys and sorrows of human life. The characteristic singing style uses a unique and plaintive delivery called kobushi. Enka's popularity received a big boost when singing programs began to be a staple of TV broadcasting in 1960. Today, its devotees are mostly middle-aged and older people, whether attending live concerts or getting together for karaoke sing-songs of their enka favorites. Western-style popular music has been around in Japan since 1970. Today's young people are die-hard fans of Japanese popular music. When popular stars give live concerts, fans turn up in their tens of thousands. The best-known styles of Japanese drama are kabuki and no, which preserve their traditional forms. But there are other popular drama styles with forms of their own. Historical plays are invariably popular, whether dealing with samurai themes or more modern situations. Their content is very varied, from dramatic conflict to love stories. Tokyo and other cities have many specialist theatres where dramas are performed throughout the year. One famous theatre company uses only female performers, whose shows are mainly based on singing and dancing. The company originated as a girls' choir about 90 years ago. Only graduates of the company's own music school are eligible to perform in its troupes. Today there are about 400 performers organized into 5 troupes. They present about 30 performances a year. Standards for acceptance are very demanding, and even those who qualify can only expect to be active troupe members for a few years. The first full-scale musical put on with an all-Japanese cast was staged about 40 years ago, in 1963. The genre grew in popularity during the 1980s, and today there are a number of theatres dedicated to musicals, putting on performances of both Western and Japanese original musicals throughout the year. Traditional and modern entertainments are mixed with forms introduced from the West to create a unique culture of entertainment in Japan. Whatever their age, Japanese people indulge their passion for drama and music throughout the year.
Mga kandidato para sa party list sa May 13, 2019 national and local elections. 001, Bayan Muna. 002, Kabayan. 003, Magsasaka. 004, Peace. 006, Contra Brownell Party List. 007, OFW Family. 008, One Utak. 009, Kusog Tausug. 010, Global. 012, Ang Nars. 014, Anak Pawis. 016, CWS. 017, PTA. 018, RAM. 020, Dumper PTDA. 021, Luntian. 022, Akobisdak. 023, ASEAN. 024, APEC. 026, PBA. 027, AMEPA OFW. 029, Bahay. 030, PRAI. 031, One Movement. 032, Buklod Filipino. 033, SIBAC. 035, Murang Kuryente. 036, Angkla. 037, Gabriela. 038, Ako An Bisaya. 039, One Lambat. 042, Kabataan. 043, An Waray. 044, Sulong Dignidad. 046, All Fish. 047, Anakalusugan. 048, TGP. 049, Abeka. 051, Akma PTM. 052, ABS. 053, BH, Bagong Henerasyon. 054, Ang Probinsyano. 055, PM. 058, ANACIP. 059, Sinag. 060, Patrol. 063, Co-op Campi. 065, Unido. 067, SBP. 068, PPP. 069, Inang Mahal. 071, Buwan ang Edukasyon. 072, Kamais. 073, Alif. 074, Mata. 075, LPGMA. 076, Abono. 078, Ako. 079, Abante Pilipinas. 080, Marino. 082, Tao Muna. 083, Act Teachers. 084, People's Champ. 086, Alay Buhay. 087, Buhay. 088, Akbayan. 089, Partido Sandugo. 091, Probinsyano Ako. 092, Ako Bisaya. 093, AVE. 094, Metro 095, Aasenso 096, Alona 097, Tricap 098, Banat 099, Tingog Sinirangan 100, Manila Teachers 101, ACT-CIS 103, Append 104, Consla 105, KMM 108, Abacata 109, Kalinga 110, Marvelous Tayo 112, Aambis OWA 113, Tinderong Pinoy 114, Agri 115, Agap 116, Acts OFW 117, FICTAP 121, Samako 122, 1 Pacman 124, Abamin 126, PLM 127, Awake 130, Senior Citizens 131, A Teacher 132, GP 133, 1 APTO 134, 1 Ahapo 136, Ang Kabuhayan 137, Yakap 138, Magdalo 139, Anupa 140, 1 Care 141, Ako Bicol 142, Co-op Natco 143, May Pag-asa 144, Ating Co-op 147, Aleng Entrep 148, Aangat Tayo 149, Kabalikat 150, BHW 151, Recoboda 152, Ako Padayon 153, Amin 155, Ito Ang Tama 156, 1 Utap Bicol 157, Duterte Youth 158, Butil 163, Abang Lingkod 164, Agbiag 166, TUCP 168, FFP 169, Wow Pilipinas 170, Sagip 171, Diwa 172, Pilreca 173, 1P 175, PBB 176, Laang Kawal 177, 1 AAAP 180, Grecon 181, AA Kasosyo Party.
Ito ang Duterte on Duty. Ulat sa ginagawa ng Presidente.
April 1, Lunes, Malacanang. Sa 36th Cabinet meeting sa Aguinaldo State Dining Room, pinulong ni Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte ang kanyang gabinete at pinag-usapan ang may init na issue sa bansa. April 4, Huwebes, Puerto Princesa City. Pinangunahan ng Pangulo ang 31st Annual Convention of the Prosecutors League of the Philippines.
As a former prosecutor, I understand the very important role that you play in the administration of justice, which unfortunately involves antagonizing lawless elements, hardened criminals, and their powerful backers. I also encourage the leadership of the Prosecutors League to work with the Philippine National Police, the National Bureau of Investigation, and the other relevant agencies to come up with solutions on how to better protect our prosecutors and families.
April 6, Sabado, Iloilo City. Dumalo si Pangulong Duterte sa 25th National Federation of the Motorcycle Clubs of the Philippines Annual National Convention. Sinabi niya na handa siyang suspindihin ang implementasyon ng Motorcycle Crime Prevention Act na mariing tinututulan din ng motorcycle riders.
I will try to convince the LTO to maybe hang on to it. I-suspend ko lang muna. Kasi it is not good.
April 8, Lunes, Malacanang. Nag-farewell call sa Pangulo si Argentine Republic Ambassador Jose Nestor Ureta. Nag-courtesy call naman si
Valdevarona Balde, FFP. Binay Nancy, una.